Alright. Hey, welcome. This is Rodimus here. I'm doing my documentation now about my Yu-Gi-Oh! Collection, Binder 1 and Binder 2, and Binder 3 I have somewhere here. I'll show it in a second. I'm doing this on documentation now in order to show for future proceedings and future dealings with Yu-Gi-Oh! Between here, Rockville, Mount Airy, and Glenmont, and Frederick, in order to establish my collection. That way, in case I can't do it, you can also just refer to this video here, leave a like, comment, subscribe as you will. Here, this is all of my stuff from all my past collections, and all the stuff over the past 10-15 years of me playing the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. And so I'm going to go over my Theme Binder 1 and Theme Binder 2, and then I'll go over my Legendary collection over there in a second. So let me start here and see if I can document everything as best as I'm able to. This is my first Theme Binder 1, where it's my old college book. If I can get all this. First page here, page 1, is Theme 1, which was the Chaos Dragons. The entirety of my theme binders here encompass either themes that I've previously used during my run in the professional and pro leagues for Yu-Gi-Oh! Or themes that I've taken names for in having beaten professionals that thoroughly use these themes themselves. Let me begin. It's been a lot of shit over the past decade. Okay, theme page 1, like I said, is Chaos Dragons. Let's see, from start to finish, if I can get all this. Is the Montage Dragon, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, Hardened Armed Dragon, Lancer Windrum, the Debris Dragon, Divine Dragon Excellion, Blizzard Dragon, Divine Dragon Apocryph, and the Bright Star Dragon. Theme 2, which is right here. This is my Geminis. I never made a Gemini deck, but I've had the honor of fighting 2 players across the whole county that have actually succeeded in constructing a decently constructed Gemini deck. Let's see, I got Future Samurai up here. Future Samurai. I got the Toon Magician, Ancient Gear Knight, Darkstorm Dragon, Phoenix Gearfreeze, Evocator Chevalier, Dawnbreak Gardna, Dark Valkyrie, and the Gemini Lancer. There's more Gemini relevant cards, but I don't have them. Next one over here is the Roids. It's a highly outdated theme, but all the same, I'll still chronicle it. Let's see, there's all the Roids: Ambulance Roid, Ambulance Rescue Roid, Super Vehicroid Jumbo Drill, Decoy, Drill Roid, Steam Roid, Gyroid, Submarine Roid. I sold UFO Roid because I got a pretty penny out of that for some guy that was making a Destiny Heroes Reborn deck for pendulums. And then I have these both back to back. It's the Evil Swords on this page, and then Jirox on this page. So far that's theme 1, 2, 3, 4, theme 5, theme 6, that's Naturias. Theme 7 is the Flamavilles. Theme 8 is all of the Worms. Personally, this was one of my best archetypes that I created once upon a time. It was very strong, and they were all light-based themes, so you could drop an Honest out of nowhere and get something going for yourself. Theme 9 was the Ally of Justice. It was a whole page I made off of Ally of Justice themes, since they were all machines and darks. I was able to mesh them on with my own, which my own personal one was the Gadgets. I have all of them here. Theme 10 the Gen X and the Gen X Ally, the whole Gen X thing all together, basically. Turbine, Ultimum, Spare, Furnace, Neutron, Gen X Gaia, Gen X Magma, Gen X Overseer, Gen X Turbo, Locomotion, Gen X, Thermal Gen X, Windmill Gen X, Geo, Vindicate Gen X, Gen X Army, Gen X Recycled, Gen X Crusher, Gen X Oracle. I don't have it on this page, but I do have the key one. I have Gen X Controller and I have Gen X Undine. I have them both, but I don't have them both on this page. I have them in my mini binder. Theme 11 is the Ice Barriers. I have them all here except for the Synchro monster. I can't remember what it is. It's level 6. It's the boss. It's the boss one from the Ice Barriers. I don't have him anymore. Theme 12 is the Morphtronics. So I have the most Morphtronic remote. I have the Morphtronic Clock-In, the Borden, Gadget Hauler, Vidian, Cellphon, Radion, Gadget Driver, and the Datatron. 13 or 14, I believe, is my Dark Worlds. And Fables, that's 15. Because I got Grapha, Gold, Brawn, Browse, Ruli, Scar, Snow, and then Fable, Cerberus, Grimro, Cruz, Kushano. Let's see here. 16, theme 16 is the Mist Valleys. Mist Valleys, Falcon, Soldier, Rock, Big Rock, Mist Condor, Thunderlord, Shaman, Windmasters, Thunderlord, Thunderbird, not Thunderlord, and Valley Watcher. Then theme 16, I believe, if I'm correct, 16 is Black Wings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So this is at 16 right now. 16 if I calculated this out correctly. 17 is the Dark Scorpions. I have Cliff the Trap Remover, Chick the Yellow, Mane the Thorn, Gorg the Strong, the Burglars, Shabdi, and Dong Zalug. And then I have the Gravekeepers. I don't have any of the updated Gravekeepers, but I have them all from the original ABBF and the Legendary Collection Yugi's World Set 3 installment. I have Gravekeeper's Vessel down here, Gravekeeper's Curse, the Charm of Shabdi, Gravekeeper's Guard, Gravekeeper's Priestess, Gravekeeper's Assailant, Gravekeeper's Shaman, Gravekeeper's Shaman, Gravekeeper's Visionary, nice card, it's the boss card, Chief, Watcher, Heretic, Cannon Holder. Next theme is Ancient Gears, and then next theme on next page following is the Watts. There's the Watt Hydra, the Being, the Cobra, the Bearx, the Pecker, the Squirrel, the Peasant, and the Mole. What I didn't have that went right away was the Watt Hopper, for logical reasons. I won't need to get that crap back in my collection again. Ancient Gears is a personal favorite of mine. Next theme here is the Archfiends, but somebody had cleaned me out of my Guilford of Archfiend of Guilfers. So that's why the open page is here. And then over here is my collection for Crystal Beasts. Next, my 6 Sams. I have Nanashi, Iru, Yaishi, Sanji, Chancellor, Kemon, Mizuho, the Advisor, Inishi, and I have Kizan in my other binder. I have Kizan and a Super Mizuho, and I believe I have the Shogun and the Gateway of the 6. Next one over here is Axe Sabers, going over the Faltro, Erebellum, Uruz, Garter Strike, Soza, Vishul, Sabers, Ragged Korra, and Dark Soul. Then next page here is Light Swarms and then Gishkis, which is Gorge, Ryuk, Jane, Sheer, Irene, Arcus, Wolf, and Gorgonoth. I did have an extra one somewhere, but I can't remember where it is. Then Gishkis, I know I don't have them all, but I got the main ones that I was able to get a hold of for Gishkis. Rituals, I do have a ritual in back of the Viantima for Evo Gishki and Viantima. Then there's my Insectors, Dragoonides, next page, next theme is the Karakuris. Next theme is my Nordics, the Nordic beasts. I do have the three gods. I do have Odin, Thor, and Loki. I have them all in my main binder. Then the ninjas. Next theme here is the plants. This one here was for Titanial. I sold that one. Next theme here is the aliens. And then this theme here is the Amazons. Very nice collection. Got that one. Archer, Amazon's Tiger, Fighter, Sage, Chainmaster, Swordswoman, Paladin, Blowpiper, Sage, and the Queen. I don't have the Unfriendly Amazon on this page, but I do have her in my collection. Next theme is the whole complete collection of the spiritual elemental charmers, the Charmer Girls. Because I have Lenya, Hiata, Darcy, Asa, Arya, and Wynn. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 out of 5 of their familiar possessed equivalents. And then I have Blazing, Avalanching, and then I have the off one that came out of Battle Pack 1 series, Mill of the Temporal Magician, that you can run in the Gaga Gaga Go 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 outlines. And then I have 5 out of 6 of the spiritual arts, because there was a spiritual art for light that was really busted, but there was no one. There was no spiritual one for darkness. Let's see here. Then we got Toons. I got Toon Gemini Elf, Cannon Soldier, Toon World itself, or whatever the hell that's worth. Toon Defense, Manga Rioran, Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, and the Toon Summon Skull. Skull, Blue Eyes, Manga Rioran. Then here is the Quick Draw Synchron build. Easily like one of the fastest synchro-based monsters ever, synchro-based decks ever created, where you can just focus around Quick Draw Synchron with tunings. Him or Junk Synchron, Road Synchron, or him basically is all you need, because he can work as a substitute for any Synchron tuner monster for a Synchro Summon. So he's loophole to anything. And all you gotta do is just send a monster from your hand to the graveyard to trigger it all. Next theme here is the Psychics. And then over here is the Cyber Dragons. Cyber Barrier Dragon, the Laser Dragon, Photon Cyber Dragon, Esper, Ouroboros, another Cyber Dragon itself, just a basic one. Cyber Phoenix, the Cyber Eltonine. Then there's Photons, which is a whole light-based theme. It took up a lot of my page in order to try and put a whole thing here together for Photons. Next theme art here, Wind-Ups. Don't see them anymore, but I still was able to collect a decent amount of all the Wind-Ups that I have. Next theme here was the Heraldic Beasts. They have Aberconway, Genome Heritage, Beast Leo, Headed Eagle, Unicorn, the Burner's Falcon, and the Basilisks. Next one here is Heroics. I don't have Noble Knights, but I know Noble Knights and Heroics can kind of bounce off of each other since they're all warrior types. And then there's assault based theme in order to do assault mode. So if you have assault mode of anything, then you can basically go assault mode for any type of card that has an assault variation of itself. And then here I have the butterfly themes, the Palapon butterflies. Next theme here is the Heretic Dragons. Very prominent theme of its time. Let's see here. It's not complete anymore, but I have here my next theme page was Madolches. I have Marmalade, Mewfilu, Meshengelato, Bapple, Butterrusk, and Crucifont. Then I have the Go 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 Gaga Ga, whatever the hell they call itself. I have that here. And then here I have Steel Swarms. There's all Steel Swarms from Longhorn, Moth, Hercules, Caller, Caustic, Gatekeeper, Cells, Scout, Sentinels. Next, we're going to go over this one here. This is my second theme page binder. This is one that I personally made years ago. I just made for, this is channel art that I was originally going to do for my my story in the book I was writing. This theme page here opens up with Fire Fists. This is one of the main decks that I use now, is Fire Fists. Then goes here into Agents. I have Zerodias, Neoparch the Sky Paladin, Mercury, Saturn, Jupiter, Venus, Mars, Uranus. The one I don't have is it was the boss card for the Sanctuary in the Sky. I can't remember what it. Heraton, I can't remember what. Hyperion. Hyperion, the master of the Sanctuary. And then Prophecies, the whole spellcaster theme. I have the Fool, Hermit, Charioteer, Justice, Wheel, Prophecy, Destroyer, Stoic, Emperor, and the Amours of Prophecy. This is just zombies. And then here I have Infernities. That was a nice theme of its time. That was actually really freaking busted. Then I have Vylons, which were all just basically different variations of machines and all light-based things that have equipment things that all equipped to each other or had an adverse effect of equipping monsters to themselves. Kind of like Dragoonides or Insectors or Dragoonides or Insectors, and there was another one that did that too in order to do different types of changing. I can't remember what it is. And this one here was actually a page that was too big in order to try and put it on my normal one because it took up well 2 pages by itself. This is all my Destiny heroes and my E heroes. I have Destiny heroes here. I have Elemental heroes here. Elemental heroes continued into and then here into the fusion page for the Elemental heroes, because there's Gaia, Flare Wingman, Phoenix Enforcer, Flare Neos, Hero Trinity, Goka, Necroid Shaman, Plasma Vice, Wild Wingman, and it goes on. And then I have Evil Swarms. And then here I have the Mecha Phantom Beasts. And then here I have the Goblins. There's a whole theme around goblins that I was able to find somebody that was able to put together a basic warrior deck or earth-based deck around them all. because you got the Goblin Attack Force, Elite Goblin Attack Force, the Pothole Squad, Goblinberg, Goblin Marauding Squad, the Blind Loyal Goblin, and then Goblin Black Ops. Then here is the right here is the Mermill page for Mermill Abyss and Abysson. I don't have any Abyss Megalos anymore. Those I got rid of a long time ago when they were worth something. Then here is the Battlin' Boxers, the TGs. I still have the Blade Blasters. You can see. I have Arcana Forces. I have Flammaville and Lavels. Those two archetypes. I wish they had more cards of these types because I was looking forward to collecting more of them as they came up in the Hidden Arsenal pack in the 5th edition and the 6th edition card pack sets. This is for Gem Knights. Then Ghost Tricks. That was actually very interesting fighting Ghost Tricks because they were all zombies of different elements and whatnot. The Ghost Tricks. Then Guardians that were based off of a deck that one of my friends used to run. I mainly just Yatos and the final Yatos deck that I have for its run around different dimension builds. But I have all the Guardians. I have the complete collection here on the page. I have Guardian Trice, Elma, Seal, Guardian Yatos, Guardian Grarl, Bow, Arsenal Summoner, Guardian Chaist, and the centerpiece of it all that came out in a later edition was the Guardian Dread Scythe. I was very happy to have them both. And then here's Gladiator Beasts. I had my stock cleaned out pretty good because there are some people there that was able to actually put together a decent Gladiator Beast based off of the cards that I had. And then last but not least, here is Constellars. And those are just staples from the deck that I had that I was just putting into place. Oh, and then another archetype here was the Light Rays. Outside of that, that's basically everything here that's offered in my basic set for my theme binders, for Theme Binder 1 and Theme Binder 2. Thanks for tuning in. I'll do another video doc on my Legendary collection and my Side Pro League collection set over there. That way you can also get a chance to see what they look like there. And so, thanks for tuning in. I'll see what I can do in order to try and give something else to take a look into.